big issues, big problems happening in today's society with dudes. We're missionless, purposeless, have no direction. Masculinity is under attack. There is a lack of it in the world right now. Toxic masculinity and all that bullshit is all bullshit, right? Men are lost. Simply put, and this video is not going to be a whole discussion into all the debate between why and all that. I just want to tell you guys what helped me and what is helping men that I coach, what they are doing on a daily basis to take care of that the need to be a productive member of society. People feel like they don't have any actual mission. They don't have something important that they feel like they need to do. And nobody can tell you what to do. Nobody can tell you exactly what your mission is. You have to figure that out for yourself. However, people don't go on these missions of soul searching until they usually go through some sort of form of heartbreak, or they go through something profound, right? That steers them into that direction. And I wish that this video could be found by guys before they get their heart broken, but the reality of life is you go searching for your purpose and your mission through going through some serious trials and tribulations. And you don't search for something unless you know that you need it. And you don't really feel like you need something until you don't have something. And that means, love and all that shit. So when you go through a heartbreak, right? Like in my last video, heartbreak either makes you or breaks you. When you go through a serious heartbreak, you start I think everyone really deep down knows why they're getting broken up with, especially guys, because they're like, oh, fuck, like I made so many mistakes and did all this and all that. They truly do know. They're like I was complacent. I didn't treat her as good as I could have. And that doesn't mean that you were like super nice and overly nice. What a woman needs versus what she wants from you, knowing the distinction between those two. There's a lot of different things that you can learn and do to make your relationships more successful. And studying this stuff and studying books about masculinity and studying books about how to deal with women will bring you in that direction. You just have to be able to apply the knowledge and, do it every single day. It's a daily struggle. So craft your mission, because above all, your mission should matter the most in your life. So for example, I knew that I did not want to be working 9 to 5 anymore. So my mission had to change from working for somebody, actually from not even really knowing what my mission was, for having a clear definition of it, to doing it every single day. It's a daily struggle. It's not even really a struggle, really. It's a daily grind. It's a daily push. It's a daily thought. It's just a daily execution, right? So you need to be on it every single day, and no matter what it is, it might take you some time to find out what it is true too, right? But going through your heartbreak and going through, and just living life, because you'll feel depression, you'll feel anxiety, you'll feel that you're not producing or doing enough. You'll feel useless. You'll feel that. That is something I think that's wired in us, and you'll just feel off. And you'll feel tired. And it'll show up in different ways. Maybe you get sick a lot. Maybe you're tired every day. Maybe you have no idea why you feel the way that you do. And I feel like when you start taking serious action towards a mission, a real mission, then that stuff kind of just falls away. And of course, I have days where I don't feel so good, but I don't suffer from depression and anxiety anymore. I don't suffer from serious feelings of doubt about my place in the world anymore. And my mission's different from you. It's different from everybody that's going to watch this video. My mission's just different. But it all comes down to helping others, right? And by default, if you don't know what your mission is, go and do something that serves other people. And I know that's going to sound completely counterintuitive and backwards, because you're going to be like, well, how am I going to figure my own life out and be a better version of myself if I'm not working directly on myself? But that's how you find your purpose, and that's how you find your mission. Because to make money and to do anything, you have to actually Oh yeah, I'm trying to think of another job that doesn't, but there isn't actually that I can think of. Maybe you guys can think of and, compliment or comment down below. But every single job that you have, you're serving another person or helping another person. My YouTube channel is helping thousands of men every day. I have millions of views, right? Like every single day, I do this and I'm helping other people. Now, you don't have to be on the scale that this is, right? You can do something else that's just one-on-one direct help, and I'm doing that as well. And it's very cool to be able to reach down into somebody's life without knowing them, based off of what I know and my knowledge, what they're doing wrong. It's kind of cool. So my mission is, yes, of course it's different, but it always is going to come down to helping people. If you want to become a millionaire, change 1 million people's lives, right? And that's not that difficult when you have access to the internet like you do. You know how difficult it was like 20 years ago, 30 years ago? Advertising and all that was a lot different. But anyway, you have YouTube, you have the internet, guys. It's not rocket science to do. You gotta take a little bit of time to figure it out. And for 30 days, I dare you guys to sit down with yourselves, put away the distractions, put away Netflix, put away all of that stuff that distracts you from your actual mission and purpose and dreams, because really you're just escaping, right? Put that away for 30 days, just 30. Every single day. Fuck it. You know what? Just do it for a week and see how fast your fucking life changes. See how different your brain starts to. So when you get home from work, what's the first thing you want to do? You want to crack open a beer. You want to crack open a drink. You want to eat some food, because all that stuff makes you feel good. Searching for your life's mission and purpose doesn't make you feel good, because you're like, oh my God, like, what if I don't figure it out? It's a lot of what ifs and I don't knows, right? When you get home, it's difficult to do this, but only let yourself have 1 hour of playtime before you go to bed. And that's it. Not 4, 5, 6 hours. You sleep for 8 hours. Let's just generalize and say you sleep for 8 hours. You go to work for 8 hours. Let's just say that you are the norm and go to work for 8 hours. You have 8 hours left. I'm just telling you to do 7 hours of research and thought and soul searching. And then you have 1 hour to fuck around on your phone before you go to bed or whatever. I don't care. Yes, there's studies out there that be like, oh, it fucks with your sleep, whatever. Just for now, we can talk about sleep optimization later and all that, right? All you need to do is just focus on one thing for 30 days, 7 days, whatever. 7 days. Just make it 7 days. And all you think about is your purpose. You do nothing else. And then when you're done, do whatever it is for 30 days or 7 days. This is called action. Nothing else matters except action. I could have thought all day long, this is my YouTube channel, and think this and think that and do this and do that and like write stuff down, right? But until I started making videos, nothing came into fruition. I needed to upload videos. That upload button is there for everybody that has a YouTube, that has a Google account. You don't have to make talking head videos. You can do whatever you want. You can make blogs, you can write, you can do podcasts. Joe Rogan is probably the one pioneer of podcasts, and he's a millionaire, multi-millionaire. And I'm not telling you guys, look, being a millionaire is everything. However, money buys you freedom. And then if you have to chase money, so fucking what at the beginning, right? Later on in your life, when you've bought your freedom, you can decide, okay, I'm going to now chase and do things for free that I love to do. Maybe you love working on cars. Maybe you love racing cars. Maybe you love jumping out of planes. And that's all you want to do every single day for the rest of your fucking life. Parachute out of plane, you know what I mean? Jump out of plane and use a parachute to land on the ground. Maybe you like feeling that adrenaline rush. Maybe you want to teach that to other people, right? I can go on and on and on and on and on. Just fucking do it. Just do it. Action, 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 action all day long. And that's all that matters, because at the end of the day, if you don't do something, no one's interested in something you didn't do, right? Classic, tragically hip quote from Wheat Kings. So if you don't take action and you're sitting there paralyzed by all the analysis you want to do, seriously, take the first step. Okay? Just start. You're just afraid of what people think about you. You're afraid of people's opinions. You're afraid of, what if I'm embarrassed? You're afraid of like you're the only person that can hold yourself. Nobody holds you back except you. Okay? A lot of people criticize Steve Jobs. A lot of people criticize Bill Gates. A lot of people criticize Elon Musk to this day. Oh my God, you smoked a little bit of weed. Shut the fuck. Who the fuck cares? Right? The guy's going to send people to Mars. Your opinions don't matter to him. So don't worry about what people think about you. It doesn't matter. Craft your mission and execute. Execution's all that matters. There are a lot of people out there that are fucking far smarter than me, talking about the same shit I do, but don't do it. Who's more successful? That's not a flex. It's just who's more successful, right? People like to talk a big game, but who, maybe there was a better basketball player out there than Michael Jordan, but he never did anything. He never tried out for the team. Just go out there and actually think about it. Make it happen. Execute. I know I'm repeating myself, but there is a serious freedom that you get addicted to when you don't have to work for someone else. There's a lot of fun that comes along with this. I promise you guys. I feel it every day. Waking up when you want to is excellent. It's an excellent feeling. I promise. And when your friends are like, how do you do what you do? How did you do that? It brings along this sense of accomplishment because not everybody else does it. And again, you don't have to do what I do, but just all I'm asking you to do is question your existence, audit your life, and ask yourself, is this it? Is this all I'm worth? And the answer is obviously no. Done.